Looking for a healthy grocery haul at a farmer's market? In this video, I want to share with you how my family, while trying to remain on a budget, hits up a farmer's market and 2 other stores to make sure that we can remain within our budget and get the healthy, prime groceries that we need. And I want to share with you some of the essential foods that I use while I'm on a lean bulk. Welcome to DadBod Fitness, guys. If we are just meeting, my name is David. And if you're a parent or especially a dad looking to stay fit and to build some muscle, you'll find great tips and strategies on this channel for helping you to reach your fitness goals. I want to inspire your change. I want to motivate your transformation and help you to share that adventure with your family. So if you're new to this channel, consider subscribing. So we are at a farmer's market. Haven't ever been to the one locally here in our city, but it was an absolute blast to be able to go see what we could find and hit up a lot of the different vendors, get to talk with the people one-on-one who are providing us and growing and harvesting our food. If you haven't had a chance, highly recommend trying it out. You can get some great local produce, know exactly where it's coming from, and you can still get some really good deals on it.
Slight detour. We have a garage sale that I love my wife, so we're going to. I'm kind of like my dad in that way.
I'm kind of like my grandpa.
Did he do that too?
My grandpa would love garage sales.
Oh yeah, that's right, your mom does. I just have never been one for garage sales. Question of the day. Do you like garage sales? So we ended up with like a ton of stuff. Not that much. I look at all this stuff and I feel like I'm taking other people's junk home. Let me know in the comments. I want to know what you guys think. I feel like there's 2 camps. Either you hate them or you love them. So we're at the farm market. It's way busier than I thought. We're trying to find like organic stuff, which it's been tough. Nothing's like specifically labeled. But here we just found some grass-fed beef. So it's a little pricier than what we normally do, but it's local, so we're gonna go for it. Asparagus is the way to go. I used to think asparagus was disgusting, but it's really phenomenal. You can make it in really awesome, tasty ways and like grill it. All right, guys, what do we have? What do we have, Violet? You don't like it? What? Adeline, do you like it? It smells really good to me. So that was, how would you
awesome!
It was awesome? How would you describe it, Mommy?
It was good, but I wish there was more organic vendors. And I wanted 2 billies.
So here's tips to remember if you ever do a farm market. All right, so tip number 1, just in general, we were not prepared. I don't think we knew what to expect. This was a long walk. I mean, it was, what do you think? A mile? Probably a mile or close to it to get to the place. Our arms were full. We had 2 children to take care of. So if you do one of these things, bring a stroller, cart, a wagon. I saw a lot of people that like wagons. You need something to put the kids in or to put the stuff in. Because this was like our first time, we didn't really know what we were looking for, what to expect. So we like walked through the entire thing and then back before we really got anything. And we didn't really know where the organic stuff was. So that, which we had thought about. So even though we pre-meal planned, we didn't really know exactly what we were looking for here. So having a good idea of what we wanted here would be definitely super helpful. Now, on to the grocery stores, because we're gonna finish up and get all the other stuff that we couldn't get there.
So really what my family does to make sure that we can remain within our budget is we always start with Aldi. I know I always tend to say Aldi's, but apparently it's Aldi. So we always start with Aldi. We get as much as we possibly can there. A lot of our fresh fruits and vegetables. Usually we can find the right ones that are not bad, because not gonna lie, that does happen occasionally, but you can get really good prices there. Then on top of that, we then also will go to our big store, which is Wegmans, which we absolutely love Wegmans, but it does tend to be more pricey. So that we go to only for a few select things, and we've done it enough that we have an idea of what we know we can get at Wegmans and what we know we can get at Aldi, and which is gonna be cheapest. So meats we've actually found we can get cheaper. We got them cheaper at this farmer's market and at Wegmans.
What is it, Mommy?
Holy cow.
It's a jackfruit.
Ryland, it's like bigger than, it's almost bigger than you are. Bananas are a must, especially when you're bulking, more in particular.
Tell me to wash my hands.
Squash, it's like as big as your head. Squash is amazing. Is that good? Are you done? Squash is amazing and super low calorie. Add a little cinnamon and it's glorious. Can't ever make it through without opening something. Right, Ryland, I told you that Mommy wouldn't let us get that last time because it's got a bunch of junk in it. And it's only every once in a while, if ever. What do you think? You've never had cotton candy before. Is it good? Adeline, what do you think?
Fingers, they probably touch.
Also, certain items like cottage cheese, for instance, I can get a bigger container of cottage cheese at Wegmans for a cheaper price than I can at Aldi's, which is a smaller container. Play around, pick and choose. Sometimes we'll actually look up the prices online to see what they might be, or we'll just 1 week try getting it here, and then once we get to the next store, because obviously that's the big issue, is you're hitting multiple stores. But we'll get it there 1 week and then try out at the next store to see what the price actually was. Following week, we know what to do, or the following couple weeks, we know what to do the next time to make sure to get the cheapest price.
So studying through this, I just wanted to point out prime things that I eat on a regular basis. So first off, peppers. All right, sweet potatoes, I already mentioned. Sweet potatoes are awesome. You can microwave them, pop them in for like 7 minutes. Straight up carbs. No fats, no proteins, which is really nice if you're low on carbs. Can't go wrong with broccoli. I steam it. I think it's absolutely amazing and it's really filling. I always like having some healthy fats available. I put them on eggs, toast, or make some guacamole. Black beans are also really good. I used to put them a lot on salads, kind of as a cheese alternative to get more carbs and protein, but less fat, because I tend to be on the heavy side with fat usually in my diet. Kale is fine to mix in salads or mix them in shakes. Apples, love apples, and we get these really good ones. Organic apples that taste amazing. Oh, I have to point out zucchini, which I think I mentioned, but zucchini, grill them, spinach. Also, we already stuck them in the freezer. We got from this local farm these ground beef patties. So we do burgers a lot. We do ground turkey, quick oats. Really love quick oats or rolled oats. This is like fantastic. Mix it with some protein powder. Organic whole chickens, half priced, phenomenal. We put them in like our Instapot. We always go for the organic meats, and we actually at the farmer's market got free range organic eggs, and they were right. They were $2. $2 a dozen, which was fantastic because that's like really cheap. Normally they can be upwards of like $4.50 a dozen. That's gonna give you like prime cholesterol. The higher the stress on the chicken actually increases the stress in their bodies and increases their bad cholesterol that you don't want. So the higher quality egg that you can get, the better, because you're getting fats and protein. Like I mentioned, we like getting grass-fed and organic as we can. Organic ground turkey, really good stuff. Ground turkey burgers are really good, and we put like avocado on them, or just salt, or even just like a little bit of ketchup. Green beans from the farmer's market, super excited about those. We eat a lot of green beans, grill them, or just stick them and saute them with garlic powder, onion powder. Smoked paprika is my little secret. The organic frozen fruit, we get a lot of berries, strawberries, blueberries, can be better, you know, giving you more antioxidants. Mix really well with shake, lower in sugar. Yes, I get ice cream. My special sweet treat. I do not get the low calorie kind. I make room for it in my calories, and I don't have it often. So that's for later. So do you recommend farmer's market?
Sure.
We were talking.
Another stop, but
Right, it is another stop.
some of it's cheaper.
But it doesn't have to be all the time.
Right.
And the cool thing was that we got to like not sit down, but we got to actually sit and talk with, dare I say it again, sit. We got to actually talk with the people who are directly like growing or harvesting or selling us our food, which is cool because they're passionate about it. Like the meat guy.
Yeah.
It's a family-owned farm, talking about how they raise their cows. That was really cool. So I definitely want to go back there for that. The apps, I wanted to mention the apps that we use.
Food planner.
Food Planner. Try out Food Planner.
It's pretty good. I just like to meal plan on it. It makes it possible. You could see your whole week, and then, oh, that's the best one. But it's what I use right now.
Yeah,
And then
so-
Cozi's great for grocery lists or like packing lists if you're going somewhere.
Yeah, Cozi is another huge one. We've used that for a
Share
while.
it for your spouse or family.
Share calendars as well, but the grocery list I definitely find like huge. The whole pre-planning, like we don't do it all the time, and we have an idea now of what we buy, but it definitely helps to kind of talk through, helps her out too, or me on the rare occasions when I do cook, to be able to like know what we're eating that day. Otherwise we're always guessing. Keeps your budget more in check usually, simplifies the shopping trip.
And then you're not just grabbing whatever food you want when
Yeah.
you're hungry. You know you've got healthy snacks and stuff.
I was gonna mention Yumly. We were just turned on to Yumly, an app, because she's been having to avoid a lot of these different foods, food allergens that she didn't know about, trying to avoid those foods. You can actually stick the foods that the allergens that you have into this app, and it gives you recipes.
Based on that, so it's pretty cool.
So really, it's a great strategy. I know it's 3 different stops and we don't normally do it, and we don't normally go to a farmer's market, but really it's an ideal way for us to get the highest quality food that we possibly can and to still stay within a budget and to get the healthiest food that we can. Make sure to punch that like button, hit that subscribe button to stay tuned and to not miss anything coming up. As always, be intentional and bring the intensity, and I'll see you here on the next video.